Welcome to North Sulawesi, a hidden gem waiting to be discovered. This stunning destination, located in the heart of Indonesia, offers a unique blend of natural beauty and vibrant culture that will always captivate you. The region is covered in lush rainforests, towering volcanoes, and dramatic landscapes. You could explore the Tangkoko Nature Reserve to encounter rare and exotic wildlife, or hike to the top of Mount Lokon for breathtaking panoramic views. The rich culture is equally abundant, with hardy locals showcasing their traditions and inviting you to take part in their lively festivals. With its crystal clear waters, North Sulawesi is a diver's paradise, boasting some of the most diverse marine life in the world, alongside pristine coral reefs. This time, we aren't heading to the rainforest. Our newest venture into North Sulawesi will focus on the plethora of islands that surround it. We travelled to Bangka Island.
This is your boat? Yeah. And you do this every time when guests come, you go pick them up?
Not every time.
Not every time.
We got hit by corona so bad, so we are recovering.
Okay. No tourists.
Yeah, so very little tourists and
still.
Bangka Island is a small island of the northeastern tip of Sulawesi, famous for its pristine beaches and healthy dive tourism. The island has 4 main coastal villages: Lihunu, Kahuku, Libas, and Ehet. Bangka is extremely geographically diverse, with features like forest, coconut groves, mangroves, and pristine beaches.
We arrived at Mimphi Indah, a small eco-resort with sea view bungalows, a private jetty, and 500 meters of beautiful white sandy beach. All the buildings are built with natural, sustainable building materials such as bamboo and coconut wood, and truly blend in with nature.
Any danger fish?
Fish sharks, but they don't
come here.
They never come to you.
Okay.
Just 20 meters from the beach, the cottages are surrounded by lush greenery and tall coconut palms. The bungalows have a veranda from where we have a wonderful view of the ocean. Each bungalow has a private bathroom with hot and cold running water, a Western-style toilet, and comforts such as towels, soap, and shampoo. The surroundings are beautiful. The sandy beach meets the tropical forest, which, aside from a narrow footpath, gives the appearance of unspoiled nature. A restaurant is more than just a place to eat. It's also a place to relax, enjoy a drink, and discuss the many wonderful things that comprise this incomparable corner of the world. The food is prepared by Ita, and is a combination of traditional Indonesian and European cuisine, with ingredients from their organic garden.
Happy birthday to you. Make a wish. Okay, make a wish.
Daily walks are something you can't pass up on. We are always accompanied by Mickey and Snowy, two extremely friendly mixed breed dogs who seek us out each day. It seems as if they have claimed us as their own. We soon find out that we are not so alone in this tropical paradise. A closer look high into the crown of a nearby coconut tree reveals a local woodsman cutting coconuts with incredible skill. He poses kindly for our camera and showcases his mastery at working coconuts with a giant machete. Wow, we say to each other as we look on, hypnotized by the ease with which this man wields such a sharp tool. Occasionally, fully aware we're inspecting his work, he flashes us a friendly smile. This is an ideal location for people who want a relaxing holiday with a personal and friendly service. This is a place which boasts incredible diving and snorkeling opportunities in one of the most beautiful locations in the world.
There are more than 40 dive sites around the Bangka archipelago, including diving on the mainland, which will take you 5 to 15 minutes by boat, and up to 30 minutes for longer distances.
The type of the dive set is similar like before. It's coral flat and then sloping sandy bottoms. Okay. Okay, clear.
Diving in the Bangka archipelago is available all year round, but conditions vary. March to June is the dry season, November to February is the rainy season, and July to October can become very windy.
Our first dive site is Tanjung Husi, a hidden gem off the coast of Bangka Island. We are beckoned to explore beautiful coral gardens full of macro life, including the elusive frogfish. We experienced the thrill of drift diving as we sailed through gentle currents that reveal the rich biodiversity of the aquatic kingdom of North Sulawesi. Every dive here promises an enchanting encounter with ocean wonders, making it a must-visit destination for divers looking for an unforgettable adventure. Our next dive was only a 10-minute boat ride away. Batu Sahaung is a town made up of a series of large underwater peaks breaking the surface. The current can be strong with a visibility of about 15 meters and an average dive depth of between 5 and 40 meters. There is such an abundance of soft corals and marine life that we wanted to visit this underwater kingdom more than once.
This biodiverse site teems with life. Frequent encounters include white-tipped reef sharks, rays, and eagle rays, along with nudibranchs and seahorses. With such an enormous congregation of soft corals, Sahaung beckons divers to explore its wonders again and again. Snappers, surgeonfish, fusiliers, batfish, angelfish, and red-toothed triggerfish populate the pinnacles. Keep your eye out for small white-tip reef sharks concealed beneath the table corals. For those with a trained eye, the elusive pygmy seahorse may reveal itself.
In this wonderful underwater world, we also met a mighty pufferfish. It swam around us fearlessly and cheekily, regarding us with curiosity. No matter how many different species of fish you meet underwater, you never get tired of their sweet and funny faces. You must be very alert during a dive. Suddenly, a rock beneath you is no longer a rock, but a crocodile fish, lying in wait for its prey. Another underwater creature that makes this coral reef more diverse and interesting. Our next dive was again something special. This time we went to check out Batu Thiga, which means 3 rocks, or 3 peaks. 2 of them are above the surface of the water, while the third is submerged.
There isn't typically any current on this particular dive. The dive starts on a sandy sloping reef where you can find morays, scorpionfish, small reef fish, and nudists. Follow the reef down and swim in the southerly direction to find the submerged pinnacle at around 40 meters. You may see giant frogfish, moray, glassfish, batfish, snapper, or rat-toothed triggerfish. Keep your eyes peeled for the rare, white colonial anemones on the reef.
The next dive didn't disappoint us either, but we were surprised by the huge coral formations known as bommies. These structures are teeming with a diverse array of marine creatures, ranging from the common inhabitants of the reef to the unique and extraordinary species typically encountered in high-quality muck diving spots. Beyond the coral bommies lies an expansive sandy area adorned with seagrass, where, with a bit of good fortune, one might spot the elusive dugongs grazing. We weren't quite so lucky this time, but we did see lots of blue-spotted stingrays dancing on the sandy seabed instead. For the next dive, we were right off the coast of the village of Lihunu. Tanjung Lihunu is a fantastic diving spot, characterized by hard corals. Here too we saw giant frogfish, but we spend a great deal of time looking for the amazing and unusual nudibranches that hide in the current. Through the colourful company of tropical creatures that swam between the coral structures, we happened upon a gorgeous specimen of a young midnight snapper. Juveniles have a black and white striped pattern, including 5 white spots on the back, while adults are dark grey-brown on the upper body, changing to yellow on the head and lower body. Giant clams are key to the health of coral reefs. Their large armour plating hosts many different creatures: corals, algae, sponges, crabs, all while themselves being food for dozens of species, contributing massively to the biological diversity of coral reefs.
Tanjung Lihunu's coral reef is also home to leaf scorpionfish and eels, and the currents that pass through make it one of the best places around Bangka to view the larger pelagic species.
Just a stone's throw away, within the bay before the village of Lihunu, there is a diving spot that truly deserves its title: Lihunu Garden. The underwater world here is utterly breathtaking. Multicoloured anemones provide a home for cute and curious clownfish, and a combination of soft and hard corals forms a dazzling bouquet of underwater life. The colours are extraordinary, and you can't help but marvel at these organic structures created entirely by nature. Sunlight seeping through the water's surface creates incredibly beautiful scenes in this underwater coral garden.
The next site is located in the south coast of Bangka Island and is a slope with a mixture of black and white sand. Busa Bora, also called Sabora by the locals, offers a stunning dive with an average depth of 17 meters and a visibility of 5 to 10 meters.
This coral slope dive site is renowned for its minimal current, making it ideal for night dives. Divers can expect to encounter well-camouflaged crocodile fish, stonefish and frogfish, alongside large gorgonian sea fans and tree corals. The underwater spectacle includes blue-striped snappers greeting divers as they descend, while pygmy seahorses and various other rare species provide a chance for divers to boast about their sightings. The dive's maximum depth reaches 25 meters, and the reduced visibility compared to other Bangka sites challenges more advanced divers. Among the colourful corals, we saw another extraordinary sea creature, a lionfish, who proudly positioned itself for the camera. This coral comrade is best admired from afar. In addition to its beautiful fins, which seem to shimmer and dance like colourful feathers. Lionfish are armed with long, poisonous dorsal spines, which are used either to disable prey or defend against predators. This sea garden harboured another resident, a large sea turtle, who watched us a little wearily from under the giant coral. She eventually became comfortable, but it was clear that she was well aware of her magnificence. In the immediate vicinity of Busa Bora is the diving site Busa Bora 2. Here too, the corals are inhabited by various tropical fish, eels, pipefish, and many other wonderful ascidians. These colourful representatives of tunicates are also very important to the marine ecosystem, as they feed by drawing water through a branchial siphon at the top, filtering phytoplankton, bacteria and other food particles before expelling the water through an atrium siphon at the side. Fan-shaped corals, anemones and sea creatures of all possible shapes and colours. This colourful palette of the underwater world is astonishing and makes one want to stay underwater forever.
You can dive all over the islands of the Bangka archipelago, with most dive sites less than 30 minutes from the resort. Directly in front of the resort is a beautiful house reef with lots of fish, an ideal place for snorkeling or diving.
Coral reefs are in trouble all over the world, and Bangka Island is no exception. Climate change, unsustainable fishing practices and pollution are also threatening this area in the heart of the Coral Triangle. Over the years, iron ore mining has further damaged the coral reefs of Bangka Island. Fortunately, the local population have successfully prevented further mining of the island, but much damage has already been done. Since 2012, the Mimphi Indah resort has been cooperating with the Yayasan Suara Pulau Foundation, which deals with the protection and preservation of nature. Together with the foundation, they set up artificial reef structures on the resort's house reef. The coral reef is being restored with the so-called biorock technology. This passes an electric current through the salt water, which allows the fixation of calcium carbonate around the metal structure. When minerals begin to cover the surface, a coral reef is formed. Experts also attach fragments of damaged coral, previously collected from degraded areas of the reef, to these pyramid-like structures. The goal is to facilitate regrowth and eventual transformation into a true natural reef, and the restoration of species that are increasingly vulnerable to extinction. While travelling, we like to meet the local population and explore. We are interested in traditional culture and differing ways of life around the world, so we set off to discover a nearby village. The nearest village on the island is the village of Lihunu. There are no roads. The path to the village winds along the mangrove coast and through the rainforest, which is an adventure in itself. The route takes about an hour and is sometimes quite challenging, as it takes us through some of the most fertile natural rainforests on the island. After leaving the resort, we started following the coast through the mangrove area. Some parts of the beach are sandy, while others are quite rocky. A variety of debris and waste has been carried here by the sea.
Jungle trash all the way around. Plastic bags and dirty pants, all you can hear found.
The path winds into the forest along steep slopes, past sandy remains of a beach and by stone structures.
Village.
When the white sandy beach and the ocean appear, we know we have arrived at the village of Lihunu.
Jesse and Asade. My name is Brigitta. Yeah.
Where do you live?
My country. Europe. Slovenia.
Oh,
No.
Slovenia.
Slovenia. Yeah.
Speaking English?
Yeah. You speak English?
I can study speaking English.
What's your name?
Mince.
How?
Mince.
Mince.
Yes. You? Your name?
Brigitta.
Brigitte.
What's your name?
Maurel. You from?
Slovenia. You know Slovenia, you don't know.
No.
It's in Europe.
Rani.
You know Europe?
I'm from Lihunu, Indonesia.
Yeah. You speak English?
Yes.
Yes.
Teacher English. SMP Negeri 32.
This is village here?
Yes.
Yeah. Here? Where can we go here?
Yes.
There are small fishing boats along the shore, and we also met some happy locals
Hello.
who greet us with warm smiles as we pass.
Nomad. Hi. Hello. Hello. Noah, come.
Villagers on the remote tropical island of Bangka live much as they have for generations before them. In Lihunu village, most people are employed in the domestic economy, including fishing, coconut cultivation and small-scale agriculture.
Hi. Hello.
Lihunu has a population of around 2,000 who live in colourful houses. The village roads are little more than a metre wide and intersect the houses in a grid-like pattern. Every house seems to have a small front garden, and most are awash with the colours of various flowers and shrubs. Many gardens also have fruit trees, from bananas and guavas to limes and breadfruit.
The village has 5 churches with high bell towers and 2 village schools. Children play outside and always seem carefree, laughing, smiling, and curious about visitors. On almost every street we find a small shop, toko, or restaurant, warung, which, if you don't look closely, looks like a residential building, which it usually is. The people of Lihunu village are friendly, the village is charming, there is a strong sense of community, and we got a real insight into the simple lives of the locals during our visit.
More candy.
Mari pilih itu boleh
Boleh, babe.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome.
We explored the island of Bangka on land, met friendly locals in the village of Lihunu, enjoyed the hospitality of our hosts in the Mimphi Indah resort, discovered the magical underwater world of coral reefs. All that remained was the journey back to mainland Sulawesi. If the island had intentionally served us with its magic during our stay, it seemed to protest our departure, as during the boat ride, the weather reflected our own feelings about leaving this wonderful place. Windy, grey and sad, with high waves. A 45-minute boat ride through the raging sea was a new adventure for us, but with the help of the experienced Captain Samati and his assistant Jopi, we managed to get through it.
Enriched with new experiences and wonderful memories, we said goodbye to the island that hosted us. See you next time, Bangka.